You are.
I wish I could believe you.
Give yourself a chance.
Maybe I'm not as strong as you think I am. You know, being back here is just too hard. And I'd leave today if it wasn't for your son, Luis.
Luis?
Well, I still have to serve out my community service at the youth center. Since he's the director there, I still have to take orders from him.
But that's not Luis's fault, Sheridan. The court sentenced you, not him.
But Luis is intolerable. I'm sorry to speak ill of your son, but he is the most critical, opinionated, unyielding...
Don't forget Bossy.
Yes! He is very controlling. You think I'm overreacting, don't you?
No. I know he can be tough sometimes. He is a policeman.
But it's not just when he's in uniform. He's like that all the time with me. I mean, he has so much contempt for my family that he goes out of his way to get me on the littlest thing.
I know. I realize he can be very demanding.
I mean, I've met people that I haven't gotten along with, but nothing like this. I mean, Luis and I are just total opposites. We have nothing in common.
Except, it would seem, the way you affect one another.
I guess. We're almost like those magnets that repel each other. We shouldn't even be in the same room together.
Did you ever think that perhaps all your run-ins with Luis have affected the way you feel about all men right now?
Nothing against you, Pilar. It's just that your son isn't my kind of person.
I know he hasn't been easy on you. But it's not personal, Sheridan. Luis just has a strong sense of what is right and what is wrong.
I'm sorry, but I think it is personal.
Then let me tell you about his first day as a policeman. He gave me a ticket for jaywalking across Main Street.
What? His own mother?
Yes, and I could not talk him out of it.
I know that he can be uptight and rigid, but, I mean, that's unbelievable.
Well, my daughter Teresa was with me, and he wanted to show her that no one, not even family, should get special treatment if they broke the law.
But it was jaywalking, not robbery.
Yes, but he wanted to make sure that we never jaywalked again. He was afraid that we'd be hit by a car.
Still, there is such a thing as being flexible and bending the rules.
No, not with Luis. I got the ticket. But Luis paid for the fine with his first paycheck, and he apologized over and over for what he felt he had to do.
I just don't understand him sometimes. I mean, one minute he's caring and gentle with the kids at the youth center, and then the next he's insensitive and callous at the tiniest infraction.
Perhaps this will help you understand. When Luis was still young, my husband disappeared. And not long after that, his older brother Antonio took off. And we've never heard from him since.
I remember hearing about that.
Even though he was just a boy, he took it upon himself to take care of the family. And in order to do that, he set up strict boundaries for himself. Things he felt he could or could not do in order to meet the responsibilities he had taken on.
I don't understand.
He never told me this, but I think that deep down Luis was afraid that whatever made his father and his brother leave might strike him too. That if he didn't have enough structure in his own life, he might end up leaving also.
Well, whatever else I think of Luis, I don't think he would ever walk out on his family.
Oh, no. I know he wouldn't do that in a million years. But he's so hard on himself. Much harder than he is on you or anyone else.
Well, whatever drives Luis, it doesn't matter to me. As soon as I get through my 100 hours of community service, I'm gone.
Sheridan, you're not really going back to Paris.
Well, it's as good a place as any. And at least I don't have any childhood memories there.
But you can't keep running from yourself. What happened that night in the mansion? It's not your fault. No one blames you.
I don't know about that, Pilar. If you'll excuse me, I need to get some fresh air.